welcome back to my channel. We are back again with the planning, the Boss Plus One planner. Okay, we're gonna start with a review of February, right? Is this, yes, a monthly reflection. We're going to start with that, and then we're going to plan for March, right? The first thing that says there is a word to describe this month. This month was long, guys. Honestly, it was long for me because I wasn't working. So I just felt like I had this thing that I had to make each and every day worth staying at home, and I was just putting so much pressure on myself because I wanted to be intentional and I wanted to be productive, and I wanted, my first month, like I wanted to make sure because I'm not wasting my time. And by the end of it, I was drained. I didn't do anything. Yesterday was the 27th. I didn't do anything. I was sleeping the whole day because I was so tired and drained, and just I was out of it, right? So this month was long, but it was also productive. Like, I really pushed myself to do things that I haven't done before. I pushed myself to do the hard things. I literally put up a quote on my fridge that says, "Do the hard things." And this was inspired by a reel from Umpumile Dwaba. And honestly, like, life is hard, guys. So if you're gonna run away from the hardness of it, then what's the point, So I'm just really like putting myself in situations where I just want to do the hard things, and let it not be like a big deal, because that's what life is. Waking up every day to face, for me, unemployment, to face not knowing when I'm gonna get paid again, to face rejection and failure because I'm trying to build a business as well. So that's hard, So I'm just trying to like push myself to do the hard things, because also when you want something that you haven't had before, you must do things that you haven't done before. You get me? So we can't just laze around the way that we normally do. We can't just be inconsistent and make excuses for ourselves and think that we're going to be successful or we're going to have the thing that we want, So I was really intentional about doing the hard things last month. So a word to describe this past month is long and productive. I'm going to just make that one word. Lessons from this month is, it's okay to rest. I put so much pressure on myself, like I said, because I wanted to make every day like count. But resting is also as important. So rest. Also planning. I am very bad with planning. Like I just jump straight into things and I don't plan. So I've realized that planning is as important as executing, because once your planning is you've pinned your planning down, then that's half the job done, So I need to do better with planning. And then what else? That it's okay not to be okay. It's okay not to be okay. I had so many days where I was feeling down last month in February, and I felt like, why am I feeling down? I'm living the life that I wanted to live. I'm at home working on things that I'm passionate about. Why do I feel like this? And I really just have to accept that some days, like, it's like this. Some days you'll be up here and some days you'll be down there, and that's okay. That's okay. So it's okay not to be okay, and to give myself grace. And then one thing also that I learned, I'm following this account on social media. It's Marisoja. I'll put her thingy here. She does something called bare minimum Mondays, where on Mondays you just do the bare minimum, right? And it kind of takes off the guilt of not being super productive or efficient and all of that. So I'm putting that into practice moving forward. It won't just be Mondays. Maybe I'll just choose a Thursday or a Tuesday. On weekends, I have just decided that I'm not going to work on like the side hustles, and also on weekends that's when I get most of my locums. So my weekends are bare minimum weekends. Like I will literally go to work, come back, and do nothing after that. So I'm adding one more day in between the week, and I feel so bad. I to be honest, I feel bad. It feels like I should be hustling. She also talks about hustle culture. So allowing and giving myself permission and literally saying it out loud, because I'm giving you permission to rest. It helps, but I feel guilty. I think that's it for lessons from this month. What to do more of? I want to walk or be outside more. Didn't do that a lot in February. Or create more Instagram content. And I have been doing this, but I want to create reels to be more specific. I have been creating content like taking pictures, but I haven't been doing video formats a lot, so I want to do more reels. Also create more for my business, more products. I did create products, but I want to create more. And then also I want to journal more. I was journaling, but I want to journal more. Praying and worshiping, I want to do that more. And reading and Skillshare. I did sign up for Skillshare, and I've been listening to some classes and implementing, but I fall off. And my free pass is expiring on the 14th of March, so I must make sure that I nail that down and I do everything that I said I was going to do. What am I grateful for? For surviving February, to be honest. February, I'm grateful for my resilience and doing the hard things. I'm grateful for health and life, and also security. If you've watched my previous vlog, you'll know that I spoke about how this place is becoming unsafe and all of that. So I'm grateful for security and safety. And I'm grateful for my baby's life and health. What to do less of? I think complaining. But you know what I've noticed about me is that I will complain, but I will like maneuver myself out of a situation, but I will complain first. Like I will do what I'm complaining about, but I will complain first, if that makes sense. So I don't know if it counts. And I don't complain as much, to be honest. Like I really don't complain as much as I used to. So what to do less of is spending. Spending unnecessarily, because we do have to spend. Watching like horrible things on social media, like things that will trigger me. Like I will watch, like, those home cameras of people getting burglared and people getting hijacked. Like I will watch that stuff and it will trigger me, and then I won't sleep because I'm scared. So I want to do that. Delaying things, more specifically making candles, because it's such a lot of work. It is a lot of work. Yeah, I mean, I think February was 70% good, So let's I want us to recap our budgets for February and our goals that we put up for February, and see how we did. Okay, so I'm gonna bring you up close, and then so in the beginning of February, these were the things that I wanted to do. Review my insurance. I did that. I got a cheaper insurance, as you'll see now when we do the March budget. Get Skillshare Pass, I did that. Meal prep, not so much. Go back on Yaga, I did that. But I'm actually taking a break from Yaga. I want to do it right. When I go back for real, I want to do it right. And then restock candle chest fragrance. I haven't done that. My goodness, I must do that today actually. Launch candles, I haven't done that. Post 5 times a week on IG. I didn't post 5 times a week, but I did post frequently. So I'm just gonna give myself that. Get rain router, I did, but I'm actually taking it back because it sucks. Update CV. I didn't update my CV. There wasn't nothing to update actually. So check DPSA regularly. I kind of did that. So I did join Skillshare. I shot YouTube videos. I read. I journaled, and I did sit in my feelings. I did not do any of this. Sit down with a mentor. Did not do that. A day for you and your self-care. Well, I do this every Friday, so that should count for something. I don't know if you can see. And then lunch or brunch with your favorite people. Never did that because I don't have money for that. A social event that will bring you joy. Nothing. A day to reflect on your month and plan for the next month. I'm actually doing that today, so we'll tick that. And then let's just review the budget now. So rent was 6,000 rand. That's the correct amount. Creche was 2,000 rand. Groceries, we'll just say it was 1,500 rands because I did spend quite a lot on groceries. And then petrol, 700 rands. Yeah, that's correct because I didn't spend any more. Car insurance, like I said, I did review my car insurance. So now I'll be paying tomorrow 1,020 rands. So I'm saving 270 rands, I think. And then tracker, I didn't review the tracker. I'm gonna pay it as is. Electricity, I spent, the 50 rands. I spent an extra 50 rands on electricity. But gas was actually 300 rands, so that means that 50 rands is going there. And then data or Wi-Fi is as is. Apple is 100 rand. Swimming, how much was it? Yeah, it's close to 900 rands. Funeral cost is the same. Indemnity cover the same. PPSA the same. DSTV is actually 30 rands now. Nanny, it's actually 400 rands. So I initially planned to pay 200 rands. So I'm 200 rands over. And then Lee Morgan. Yeah. And then this I think I did do this one. So I'm so proud of myself that I'm slowly but surely taking myself out of the scarcity mindset and into abundance mindset. So as we start with March, right? My top 3 priorities for this month. I'm working on something that I can't really speak about right now. I prefer not to. But that will be my first point there. I'm going to blur it out. Go on a trip. Maybe 2 trips. 1 solo plus 1 with Langa. And the third one is to exercise / be outside more. All right. So I'm not going to do much of this page because I found that it doesn't really help me. Yeah, and I'll be changing some of these things here so that they speak to me, but I won't be doing it now because I still have to think about it. So let's get into the monthly budget, right? I won't write my income as, like I said last month. I will be writing though how much I owe Lee Morgan. I actually need to get on that so that I can try and pay them sooner, and then savings. I actually wanna keep on saving, so my voucher cards is where I'm saving, like actively 250 rands because I have 6 of them, but I'm only paying into 5. So yes, so fixed items, rent, creche, petrol, groceries, car insurance, rain, which is Wi-Fi, electricity, tracker, life insurance, Lee Morgan, PPSA, indemnity, DSTV, nanny, funeral cover, Apple, go swimming. Right? So nothing's changed. Rent is still 6,000, creche is 2,000, petrol. This month I'm planning to use 1.5 because I'm going home. So I know it's gonna be a lot more. Groceries 1,500 rands. Car insurance is 1,020 rands. Wi-Fi will be 500 rands. Electricity is 220 rands. Tracker is 210 rands. Life insurance is 380. I think it's 385. Lee Morgan is 650 rands. PPSA is 170. Indemnity is 190. DSTV is 30 rands now. Nanny, because I know I'm locoming this weekend, let's say 300 rands for nanny, right? Funeral cover, oh no, because I'm also going home. Let's say 500 rands. Funeral cover is 100 rands. Apple is 100 rands. Swimming is 900 rands. But as of April, I'll be stopping swimming, and I'm planning on going back to therapy. So I'll be cutting off swimming so that I can go to therapy. So yeah, but that's April's concern. And then my number one goal for this month is to make money. Okay, I suffered in February. I was thinking about it yesterday. I didn't buy myself takeaway last month, and that's not nice. I couldn't even buy myself ice cream. No. So I want to make more money. Let's put here more money, right? And then yeah, let's actually find out how much I'm owing Lee Morgan, and then I'll come back and write here. So please don't judge me. I know, and I regret this profusely. But my balance for Lee Morgan is 13,508 rands 60 cents. I'm getting it to the last cent. I'm working on paying this off quicker, because this is actually ridiculous. like angazi benginweni, but it's fine. Yeah, that is my budget for March. Let's meet again end of March to see how I did. I forgot to read you guys the quote of the month, and it is so fitting. My goodness, it is so fitting. It says, "You do not need to step out of your character to get what you want. What is truly yours will never miss you." And I have trouble believing this, but lately I feel like everything is pointing me to this. I love these quotes. They are so on point. So here is the quote. So that's it for our March monthly reset, or rather budget. Yeah, I don't actually have a lot going on for March, and that's fine with me. That is absolutely fine with me. I just have a feeling that from April going forward, things are gonna be kind of hectic. So even if I take March just to relax and kind of make more money locoming and selling products, that's fine with me. Like, that's fine. I don't want to engage in anything else outside of that. But sure, guys, thanks for coming along, and thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.